lost track of the forest through the trees.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Tara Marie here. Thank you for clicking on my video. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. Today I have a Get Glam with me makeup tutorial without using falsies. For those of you who have trouble putting on false lashes or just don't like them at all, you can totally be glam. You don't have to worry about, oh, I'm not gonna look like this because I don't wear false lashes. That is false. I have this look put together with just mascara and some eyeshadow. So if you want to see how I got this look, please keep on watching and don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to join the Tara Squad. So let's get right into the video. Hey, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing today, but we're just gonna roll with it. So I already have my eyebrows done and I carved them out using my concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face really quick because I did not do that yet. Today, honestly, like, I was gonna do a glam with my, lashes like I usually do. But today, I didn't really feel like dealing with the lashes, and in real life, I don't really like wear lashes like that. So unless it's like an event, like I'm trying to show out at an event, then I'll like pop on some lashes. But if I'm not, I ain't wearing them. So I'm doing a real life glam without the falsies. You can still achieve that glam AF look without false lashes. And since I'm not going super cray, I'm gonna go ahead and go with my foundation today. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Pro Matte Foundation, or Soft Matte, in the shade 380. And I'm just gonna go ahead and pump this on my face. And the primer I use is the Cover FX Blurring Primer. I don't prime all over my face because, I don't know, it doesn't really seem to make that much of a difference to me. I've used many of primers and they all do the same thing, which is not a whole lot, but in my T-zone, like, that's where I'll see some kind of help just because I have big pores. So I'll put it in my T-zone, but that's pretty much it. Also, peep the highlights. I got my hair highlighted. I tried to do a vlog style video of me getting my hair done. I got some like caramel shade Pintura highlights. I tried to film it, but it didn't end up working out. I'm thinking I may want to go back at some point for something a little bit lighter. Just because when I start something, I just start to go crazy with it and I run with it. I'm gonna go ahead and put on one more layer just because we're doing a little glam today and I want my makeup and everything to be super nice and flawless. So go ahead and pack on one more layer, baby. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my concealer. And I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape in Tan Sand, per usual. And I'm running out. I need to get some more. But I am going to really highlight my face today, just because I want my skin, everything to be super flawless, super poppin' for this. So we are highlighting to the max here. I'm so sad I need to get more concealer. Alright, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just blend this on out using the opposite side of my Eco Tools Beauty Sponge. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set all of my concealer using my loose setting powder by Pretty Vulgar in Matte Bout It. So I'm just gonna go ahead, push that right on in, making sure to get up near my nose. And I'm gonna set my laugh lines just because I get bad laugh lines. And I also get a random line that creases on my forehead. So I'm just gonna touch this there as well. And then I'm just gonna pat this down the sides of my cheeks. Haven't contoured yet, but I don't know, I just do this. I just do it because I like doing it. And then I have a little bit of excess here. Oh my gosh, that was a bad idea. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and brush all of this away. I don't want it to bake for too long. I'm just trying to get this to set so I don't have any, you know, creasing. Even though I'm not going anywhere, I don't want to crease for the sake of the video. So, that's something in my eye there. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and give my face a little bit of definition by contouring. And I'm gonna powder contour using my Pure Sculptor palette, this right here. It smells like chocolate, it smells so good. And I'm just gonna start swirling it at the upper portion of my cheekbone and dragging it down. And that mirror is a little powdery, so I'm gonna switch it out. And then on my forehead, and then I'll go ahead and contour my nose. I don't use this palette just because the shade is a little bit too dark for nose contour. So I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal True Match foundation powder in the shade Cappuccino. And I'm gonna pick up my handy dandy little eyeshadow brush and contour my nose with that. And then using my curved fluffy brush, I'm gonna go ahead and just blend out my nose contour. And then once I have everything settled, I like to go in with my Bobbi Brown sheer powder in basic brown and just like take a couple little not pumps, like little dabs, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, and set all of my foundation because I have oily skin. So this step is very necessary. All right, go ahead and fix my eyebrows so I kind of unruly them. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the eyeshadow. Today I'm gonna be using my NYX Lid Lingerie palette. This one right here, and we're gonna be using like a combination of different shades in here. First, what I'm gonna do, let me just wipe off this brush a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this like orangey kind of shade, and I'm gonna put that in my crease for a transition. So just go right in with that. I'm not gonna be bringing this color super high, but I want it to be noticeable. So we're gonna be putting this right into our crease here. Not like the immediate crease, like more like a little bit above the crease. And just blending that right on out into the outer corner of the eye. Next, what we're gonna do is take our crease shade that we're gonna use, which is gonna be this baby right here. It's like more of a mahogany, I guess. And I'm gonna take a very tapered brush like so. And I'm just gonna roll this brush around in the color. This is how I'm like dabbing the brush in here. And then I'm going to very carefully place this right into our crease. And I'm gonna tap it just because this isn't a good blending brush. This brush is really good for just really placing that eyeshadow down. So I'm really just tapping this in there, just a little ragged like, and then I'm gonna stop it on the inner corner just because we're gonna go ahead and blend it out. We don't really need to do that. And then with the same brush that we use to apply our transition shade, I'm gonna use that and go in with a light touch and blend out this color. So it blends right into the transition shade. And I'm gonna swirl it on the end just a little bit, give it a little extra flare. And then I'm gonna go in with that shadow one more time and tap it again into our crease, just to really build up this shade. And then doing the same process, barely touching it, blending it out. Next, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and take this shade right here, and I'm gonna pick up that same pointed brush, if I can find where I set it down. Found it. I'm gonna take the same brush and dab into the next brown shade in our palette. I'm gonna go ahead and place that right onto the outer portion of our lid. And I'm doing the same thing. I'm gonna tap it into the crease, stopping halfway, and then placing it on the outer portion of our lid. And I'll just do both eyes this time because this step doesn't take a whole lot. And I have a hair that just like doesn't want to leave me alone. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a bigger, clean, fluffy brush and barely touch into that brown and just blend all of those colors together. And then with a flat brush, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this peachy shade. It'll show up, this one right here. And I've always wondered what that lavender color looked like. I've never actually used it. I don't know if I want to use it today. I'm gonna go ahead and use this peach shade right here and pick that up with my fluffy brush. And I'm going to place it right into that inner part of our lid. Right in there. And blending it in with the brown that we placed in the outer corner. So next I'm going to go ahead and do a wing liner. The liner I'm going to be using today is by Pretty Vulgar, and it's a gel liner, just this like little ink pot. And I'm going to be doing this off camera really quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my wing liner on. I have it nice and fanned out there. Next I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara. The mascara I'm going to be using today is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. I love their Voluminous line. I've always loved it. It's very comparable to the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply a couple of coats of this on before we move on to the rest of our face. And we all know how to put on mascara. I'm not going to bore you to death watching me do this for 10 minutes because it literally takes me 10 minutes to do my mascara how I like it, and without getting it like on my eyelid or anything, because I have pretty curly lashes. So I'm just going to go ahead and put on a couple of coats of this mascara, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do for the rest of my face. So now that we have our mascara on, I'm going to go ahead and smoke out our bottom lash line using the same shade that we put in our crease. And I'm just going to be using a small kind of fluffy angled brush to do that. And so I'm just going to go ahead and look up and start smoking this out. Went a little bit lower than what I was trying to do, but no worries. Next what I'm going to do is go ahead and put this black liner in my waterline, and while I'm at it, I'm also going to be adding mascara to my bottom lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're ready to move on to the rest of the face. To finish out, I'm going to be using my blush by Black Radiance in the shade Toasted Almond, and I'm just going to pick up my flat face brush to pick that up. Let me see if I can get my hair out of the way, because my hair is always trying to be in the way when I apply my blush. And I'm just starting at the back of my face here, and then kind of just applying this in like small circular motions so I have that nice rosy effect going. And then just gonna go ahead and quickly do the same thing on the other side, you know, brushing it down, fanning it out. And I stop like right on the backs of my cheekbones, just so that I have a nice rosy look. And then I also tap it in a couple of times and tap it over my nose, just because I like having that like rosy look. And then for my highlight today, give me 1 second, I'm going to be bringing out the OG Fenty Beauty highlighter duo, and today I'm going to be using this one right here, which is Hustla Baby. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick that up and apply it right here. I'm being very precise with this look. So I'm applying it right here, the front of my cheek, where I really want this to pop. And I'm also taking the leftover and just tapping it in, and then I'm also just going to go ahead and highlight the other parts of my face. And then to highlight in the center of my nose, I just take my pinky and dip it on in, and then draw that highlight line right down the center, and then blend it out with my finger. Again, sorry, for my lips, I'm going to try out my new Steve Laurent lip gloss in the shade Posh. And I haven't tried this yet. It came in my BoxyCharm box for this, for like the Maze box. So this is my first time trying it. On my hand, it looked like it was nice. Oh, okay. And it looks, it's like nice and peachy. Oh, it smells like summer. Like it smells like the pool and the beach. Oh, this makes me so excited for summer. I'm gonna take this lip gloss and I'm just gonna apply this right on top. Do layering gloss today. The thing I really love about this gloss is it really gives you that wet, glossy look, and I love that. So I'm pretty much, or I'm finished with the makeup portion. I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a little bit better, put my hair down, like throw on a t-shirt, or not a t-shirt, I have on a t-shirt. throw on something other than a t-shirt, and I'll be right back to show you the finished look. So this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this getting glam without the falsies makeup tutorial I put together for you. I had a lot of fun as usual creating this look with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you are not already, support your girl, hit that subscribe button and join the Terror Squad. I will be seeing you this weekend for my next video, and yeah, thank you for watching. I'll catch